Hey guys, I am back. Long time no see. I'm sorry for the lack of content on here, but I got something really exciting delivered this morning, and then I was like, I could not show you guys because it's actually just so exciting. I've waited like, what is it? Like over a year? I don't know. I've waited a long time for this moment. I am wearing, you'll never guess what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Oner Active SoftMotion straight leg pants. Wow, I can't believe I'm finally saying that. There was a massive restock and they said that everyone will be able to get their hands on it, and I'll be honest with you, it was stressful. It was stressful. I didn't do enough research, and so I didn't realise that certain colours wouldn't be restocking. So like black is pretty basic, and black is what I've wanted since the very first launch of it. And then when 5 PM hit and I was ready to add black size small short length into my basket, it didn't restock, and then I was like panicked. One of the colours that was restocking, because I think they were bringing out new colours, one of the colours was coal, which I've tried coal before. I've got coal in, I think it's timeless. I've got a timeless set of coal, which I really love, and it's really nice. I wanted to get, because I did my research on girls that were similar heights to me, and I knew I wanted to get a size small but in the short length, because I'm 5'3/5'4". So I added that to my basket, and then I was like, oh shoot, because I wanted to get a matching Mellow soft top. So then I go and add that, and then as I'm about to check out, the bottoms that were in my basket sold out. I was stressed. When I tell you I was stressed, I was actually at work and I was in the bathroom. I was like stressing. So then I quickly just panicked and I added the regular length, and then checked out as fast as I could, and it's arrived. And then I was just hoping and praying, and I was like, let me try it on and see if the regular length is too long, then I'd have to return it, which is really annoying because it's so hard just to get your hands on a pair of these bottoms. They arrived, and then I couldn't wait, and I just tried them on this morning, and then I was just like, oh shoot, I should have filmed a first impressions try on haul for you guys, but I'm not going to take it off and pretend to put them on for the first time again because I'm not doing that. But I will give you guys my first impressions so far. I've been wearing them for a little, like, I don't know, I've been wearing them for like the past 15 minutes, but I can still give you guys my first impressions because it did not disappoint. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Here it is. Here she is. Can you guys see that? Like, that is just crazy. I can't lie, I have been slacking, okay, honest chats. I have been slacking with my training for the past, what feels like the past few months, maybe like 2-3 months. And so the body dysmorphia has been around. But when I tell you, when I tried these on this morning, all my body dysmorphia just straight out the window. I was like, whoa. So I do have glutes. I do have a bump. Like what? I have not seen these glutes like this in a long time. But okay, so my first impressions, yeah, that was my first impressions. But also, whenever I've seen basically this same size on girls who are the same size as me, I've always felt like, for me, it felt like it's quite tight around my bum and the top of my thigh area. Whereas on other girls, it feels like you can see that it's just straight leg from sort of the top of their glutes. Whereas for me, like, it's kind of giving the impression of flares a little bit because of how tight it is around here. I don't know what that is about, or maybe it is just body dysmorphia. The waistband, it's lower than I thought. I thought it was a lot wider and it would come up higher, but it is lower than I thought. But it's really nice, very flattering, obviously. I am on day 2 of my period, so I thought, you know, bloating and don't really feel my best at the moment, but I feel great in this. I feel great, and even like, it's quite a giving soft material, but like I said, I've fallen off the gym. I feel like I'm at my biggest at the moment and felt quite bloated the past few weeks. But in this, I don't feel that bad at all. And obviously I'm wearing Mellow Soft, which is also quite a skin tight material on top. The Mellow Soft mid t-shirt I also got in coal, but because they are different materials, the colour does show a slightly different. I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but in person the leggings, the bottoms look a bit more bluish, more like true blue, whereas this looks more coal grey. The length is fine for me. I don't know if it's because it's kind of, it's tight here and it's bunching up a little bit, so it comes up. but it's like, it's not really touching the floor right now when I'm stood straight like this. But also I do have to give a disclaimer that I have fairly longer legs than the average person, so my hips do come up higher and my legs are longer, so maybe that's why, but the regular length is fine for me. Like I said, I am sort of 5'3/5'4". So I'm gonna go to the gym now to work out. Like I mentioned, it is day 2 of my period, and Monday is supposed to be glutes and hammies, but I don't really feel like going hard with my legs when I'm on my period. Pretty heavy flow, so I was going to swap it out for my upper body day. My first upper body day of the week, Tuesdays, is a push day, but I still do some pull-ups in them. But I don't know whether to do push day or pull day. I don't know, I feel like this outfit is giving pull. Oh, inside the bra I have on is, I want to say timeless. It's one of the most comfortable bras. I would say it's the most comfortable bra I own. I wear it like on a daily basis, even if I'm not going to gym and I want to be comfy, I wear it because it's just so nice and so comfy. I will just list the exact name, description, colour, everything down below for you guys for reference. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. I'll take you guys along with me to the gym now so we can continue our first impressions, because it's not a first impressions if you don't train in it. So we'll have our first gym impressions of it as well once I decide what I'm going to train. Yeah, I'm so happy with my purchase. I'm so happy I could shed tears over this. I finally got my hands on this. So I ended up going with my push day, but of course I did get some pull-ups in there too, as always. I started off with a little incline walk and then went straight into my usual push day session. So to continue with my first impressions of the Oner Active SoftMotion straight leg pants, one thing that surprised me a little bit is that the material is actually quite thick. Not very thick, but it's thicker than I thought it would be for something that is supposed to have a skin-like feel. I felt myself getting a little bit warm in them, especially during my warm-up and throughout my workout as I'm moving and, you know, getting a little bit hot. And I'm not gonna lie, I started to feel a little bit stuffy. On the Oner website, they say that it does have sweat-wicking properties if you choose to work out in them. But I'm pretty sure they are designed to be sort of an all-day, more athleisure type of vibe. So I'm not sure how suitable it would be for me to do like a leg day in them. I do see a lot of girls on social media who work out and train their legs in them, which is interesting if that's not what they're really designed for. I mean, they do make your legs and your glutes look amazing, so maybe that's why, and I don't blame them. But for me personally, especially more recently, I've sort of been gravitating more towards wearing shorts, especially on my leg days. I just find leggings really overstimulating and a bit too much for me, and I get too hot and bothered in them. I just prefer to wear shorts, especially for leg days. I don't think I would be wearing these bottoms on a leg day, but I'm definitely down to try it. Also, another thing was that I felt like they were bunching up around my glutes and the top of my thighs a little bit. Like I was having to do a little bit of adjusting throughout my session, and I felt a little bit self-conscious, but that could also just be because it's my first time wearing them and I'm just getting used to them. When I first sent a picture of this outfit to my friend, she asked me if this was an office fit, which is true. Like I do feel like this outfit is quite versatile and you could style it for everyday wear, but for the office, I would say there's just a bit too much bum. Like personally, I don't think I could get away with wearing these to the office as like formal wear, because the booty just be looking a bit too good in them, which I'm not complaining about obviously, but there is just a time and a place. And then also I can't not mention the Mellow soft t-shirt that I'm wearing, which is amazing as always. I just love these t-shirts. I have them in the long sleeve and also the short sleeve in a few different colors. This is the mid-length I'm wearing, but I've also got one that's not a mid-length, so it's a bit longer. They are also not really designed for the purpose of working out, I'm sure, but they feel amazing and they also look amazing. They are just so flattering and so comfy. And another evolution of my gym style is that I don't really reach for my oversized t-shirts anymore. I also find them really overstimulating and there's just too much going on. But with these t-shirts, I feel covered up in the way that I want to be. They also don't get in the way. They really do just feel like second skin, and I can just focus on my workout, which is so nice. That is it, guys, for my first impressions / review of the Oner Active SoftMotion straight leg bottoms. I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you found it useful in some way. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.